Hi, Vera. Thank you so much for being my muse, for holding space for me to share my insights, allowing me to be a guest in your aura. Here is your Inkblot. We are going to scry for shapes and symbols that speak, as well adding on tarot and oracle and a smudge at the end. So thank you so much. You're welcome to open up with me, or you know the drill, fast forward to your reading. When you're ready, taking a nice big breath. Closing the eyes, cleansing the palette of perception, releasing the race and the rush. Activating the abstract mind and ancient awareness to perceive and receive symbolic support in the name and honor of Vera. Thank you. Thank you, my muse. Thank you for holding space for me to share my insights and allowing me to be a guest in your aura. You know the drill, receive or release freely, of course. And it's more important that you see, sense, and feel for yourself versus my yammerings. Let's go. Oh my goodness, how you doing? There we go. If you want to take that in. Oh, I have some notes here when I was making your Inkblot. I'm telling you, today I've just been ridiculous. And that's fine. I'm going to let it be. Okay, so when I was doing your Inkblot, a few questions or notes came down. Question. I felt like I had a question. Why did someone leave? Or how do I ... So there's like two questions. Did someone leave me? And I'm like, why did you leave me? Or how do I ... Whatever the ... is. I felt like you're very deep. Green color, open heart and throat. Warrior vibes. There was also, I remember having this thought while I was getting ready for your reading. I felt like I almost like worked at a post office or like a dispatching of trucks or something. Like I feel like I can be in tough environments and I can be tough love. Tough love with a caring soul. But like you do it with like this smile and a smirk. That's why. The green color again with a man with a message. Listen to the trees to hear sorrow sing, which brought me to like a little map. Well, you'll see it when you get in the mail. So the green color of you was a woman, open heart and throat. Green color with a man with a message who is saying, listen to the trees, or the trees listen to hear your sorrow sing, which led me like a map to the joy of the future. Something or someone is something is behind you and you can laugh about it now. So I don't know if this is like a history or like, remember when I used to get so mad at that or I was so angry, but now I laugh at it. A boy, a man, or a man, I wrote down. That's weird. I also wrote down sun ? So I don't know if this man in the spirit space afterlife aura is of a son who is a man or a partner that has passed or a companion, something along that lines. But there's definitely a male energy, if not two. Spirit, woman, goddess vibes. God, I feel very... friendly, but I don't always want to be approachable. And nurse vibes. And when I said tough love, like with a caring soul, I was seeing like a really tough Tinkerbell. I'm like, yeah, I'm a tough Tinkerbell. I'm going to try and remember that to name. Tough Tinkerbell. All right. Oy vey. Sorry. Try and keep me on track here. There's that masculine energy. I feel like my arms are open with the green hands. It's like, hey, I'm so happy to see you. They're so happy to see you. I'm seeing a family crest in there. So it's somebody family, lineage-wise. Could be your father, could be a grandfather, could be an uncle or a brother. Somebody that you would be like really happy to see. I feel like somebody is stepping forward, even like a friend that was family or a coworker. Because I feel like wherever you may work or you're retired from, maybe you retired with this energy up here because it's like sunset, sunrise, or you're considering retiring, or how am I going to retire? There also could be some sort of retiring of differences. Remember I was talking about like we used to laugh at it now, being honest with yourself, like it was so frustrating or made me so angry. It's reminding me of when my mom like would think of me as a teenager and be like, oh, you drove me crazy. But we laugh about it now. You know how it is. Deceit. Yeah, you are tough. And messages. Okay. It's a good tough. It's I gotta do what I gotta do, and I'm not afraid to do it type thing. Well, you know what? It's not even like I'm not afraid. But I'm gonna do it even if I'm afraid. See if my little circle blob is in the way here. I'll bring these up for you, Vera, for sure. See, I'm telling you, I want to say like I'm, out of it, but I'm not. It's like the first day in my human form. That's what it feels like. First day in my human form, no big deal. All right, this honesty, I want to place here right in there, that flame. It's like I'm being honest with myself about something or other. There is a moon in there. When I'm hearing like intuition, but I'm seeing it broken down into it. I'm into it. Maybe you're stepping into your intuition. You're admitting or being honest with yourself to be like, you know what? I dig this. I know things. And I feel like you might have always known things, but now you're like into it. You're into the intuitive, or you're receiving, because you also have messages here. Again, what you've probably always received them in some way, shape, or form, but it's like moving into, I feel like it's changing forms. Sunrise, sunset. Somebody in spirit just adores you. They're actually helping you. Okay, so it's like if you are the candle maker, maybe it is candle making, somebody from spirit or your spirit, you know me, I'm never going to try and, necessarily define right or wrong or try to be right or wrong. I just like the explorer. But somebody, higher self, soul, or somebody in the afterlife, guide or guardian, is helping or inspiring you carve into the candles some sort of shape or sigil or something like that of whatever it is that you are being honest about, and coming through any sort of differences, the apples and oranges, the dark and the light, noticing that about yourself, about others. But there's so many messages that come through. You might even be getting them in your dreams. And when I say honest, it's not that anyone has ever been or outwardly deceitful. And even if they were, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't feel like lying to Vera is the first thing I want to do. I don't feel like that's going to get me very far. That's just me. But I also want to know that you have love here. Yeah, you are. You are the whole package, I hear. I'm not even. Some sort of differences have been. There's that symbol again. Okay, I want to come back to your Inkblot in here. Yeah, I want to go into the dream world. I don't know if you've been having prophetic dreams or very vivid dreams, or there's like stints of them. It's like, oh, I've had very vivid dreams or lucid dreaming for a few nights, and then it goes blank, and then you just sleep. But I feel like it's a balance. There's a balance happening. And then I'm seeing something like the Kraken, release the Kraken. I don't know if you work with boats or sailing or, I don't know, something like that. Or maybe it's just your subconscious realm that I'm in. Naked, dare to bear all. Email. There's more messages. Color. There's at least 2 people in spirit. Do you have a portal? Is it the dream portal? Or is there a portal in your home or something along that lines? Be mindful of the messages you send and dare to bear all. Okay, I'll take 2 more for Vera. Because I want to... Oops, thanks. I want to be in shopping and bathroom. Okay. Thank you. That's what I wanted. Bathroom. I don't even know what the words say, but you know me. Follow what you feel first. Flush away all that no longer serves you. This is what it's like, flushing the toilet. This is so fun. It's like flushing the toilet, and there is a masculine energy, whether it's of your own or somebody else's, that is more than happy to receive this. It's like the garbage disposal that's hungry, and it's happy to receive this. Yes, yes. I'm also seeing the creature. Oh, yeah. I believe you're Canadian, if I'm correct. Yes, yes. Just for laughs, that green guy thing, just for laughs, that's what I'm seeing there. You're funny. You're funny. Yeah, that's so funny. I'm seeing like a guard dog of some sort right in here. Very, very tiny story. I don't know if this is emotional. Why can I pick that up? I'm like just in this little story here. I have like a dog of some sort that guards me. I don't know if I live on a mountain or something about a mountain, or maybe this is just a metaphysical mountain. And they're pointing like, no, you can't come here. Or because they're kind of, something else is trying to approach me. Or maybe I feel like I'm trying to approach something and I'm being blocked off. I feel a little bit strangled here. I feel a little strangled. Or again, there's a strangling in the throat space. Email. Be mindful of the messages you send and receive. This is like that fine line and threshold of tough love and Tinkerbell. You know what I mean? Tough love and Tinkerbell. I'm hearing that song. I got you, babe. Is it Cher? I got you to hold my hand. I got you to understand. I got you to walk with me. I got you to talk to me. Express your true feel. Yeah, something about feeling. Shopping. Pay attention to what energizes you. Something about creative coin, making something. It could be candle making or something along that lines. Crafting is energizing me. Come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me. I kind of feel young when I'm there. I feel young. The hard work makes me feel young. Something about too, maybe like I don't know if it's like a knitting or there's glue. I don't know what it is. Sorry if I paused out there. I felt like slightly arthritic. Like I want to, not necessarily arthritic, but I wanted to like massage my hands. You know what I mean? Or maybe you've just been working with your hands a lot, or you do work with your hands a lot. Now I'm in here. I'm in this little story here. I need some cards to help me out because I can't. I feel like I'm seeing Howard the Duck. Howard the Duck. If that symbol means anything to you, there's lots of conversations around you. Like one of the males in spirit, in and of including yourself, somebody's very funny. Very, very funny. But it's almost like, and whether it's yourself or something in the aura that you can resonate with, or maybe it's the people around you, somebody's really funny and hiding hurts. Like that's how they deal with hurts, is through humor. Thank you. Oh, you know what, Vera? I am feeling like I've just been clenching. I want to massage my jaw. I want to massage my jaw. I don't know if I've just been like biting my teeth, or for years I've been having to smile, and I'm getting ready to retire soon and I can finally stop smiling. I want to go back into here to Howard the Duck. Yeah, when I was talking about that just for laughs and the humor, not just for laughs, but again, you could be funny and it doesn't have to come from pain. But that's like a resource of protecting something. Howard the Duck. This little thing is confusing me here. But the two cards that, I'm not saying it's confusing me in a bad way. It's just this, it's not, this is what's coming in to support it. I'm not sure if I'm seeing like a doorway or somebody in like a snowmobile suit. I feel like they come to visit. What is that? Give me a moment, Vera. Give me a moment. I'm seeing my arms out. Right here. My arms are out. Elbow to, okay, elbow to wrist to hand. Something that I don't know if it's just achy in there. Because I feel like I want to do, like, maybe it's lymph or massage, or maybe you do those things. I don't know. Man, you know when someone's like a foreman, like it has strong forearms, or like a foreman, like take charge, the foreman of the family. There's also a fish. It's like one of those, I can't remember what it's called, but it's like one of those fighting fish, and they have to be in their own jar, but they're so beautiful. And if like somebody taps on the glass so rudely, but like it'll attack. There's two people coming towards you. I feel like I'm in winter. I also see a very large, it's this sky dancer energy around you. So this is you. Yeah, I'm seeing it as you. And then there's these two people here, these two faces. One is dark, one is white. But I am seeing them from a very specific show or movie. Maybe they're your parents even? Okay, well, even still, or aspects of the self, I'll wander, the shadow and the shine. One's wearing a very large hat, and one's wearing like a mask. But you have a dog around you. And when I say you have a loyal love, yes. It's like, this is like Clifford the Big Red Dog times 10. It's so massive around you. And I don't know if you're bringing something to someone. I'll see. Will it work this way? See if I can. There it is, right there. It's like almost like if you're bringing a pie or an offering. Is there a funeral? I also feel like I want to be at like the Grand Canyon. Something about like red rock, dry red rock. I'm just going to throw it out there the way I'm seeing. I feel like at some point in time, I don't know, I've been through hell. I've been through hell. Like lava. I don't know if it's in regards to love, self-care. I'm also seeing something about like, I just got willies in my leg. Shapeshifter stuff, something about the land. And I'm not sure for Edmonton specifically, but where I am, like the indigenous reservations, my neighbor, like they're like a street. There's literally an Indian line, and they are lovingly like. Anyway, so I'm not sure if there's also something about your land, not your land. None of it's our land, but the occupied land around you. Something's buried. Yeah, because there's sunsets on top of sun rises on top of sunsets. Okay, this is what it makes me feel like, regardless of it being your land or not, or just the land of the living. I have an appreciation. It's like somebody who works in a morgue. Again, that nursing. Oh my goodness, I'm not even on the right camera. Not even on the right camera. See if that's helpful. When I was talking about the morgue and then death came in. Could be that funeral. And maybe it's the land where people are buried. It's just a cemetery. Yeah, 5 of coins. Give me a moment, Vera. Give me a moment. Something about a will is coming through. Or maybe you see a lot of wills if you're a lawyer. I'm going to put this back on. Sorry if it offers a glare in the cards. Because when I'm in like the skinwalker kind of lore, but I'm changing that from whatever, I'm setting the sun on something, like the sun is setting, but in lieu that prepares me for the sunrise. And it's not in this, oh, there's going to be peaks and valleys in this whole cycle. Well, the cycle of life and death, yes, of course, but it's, infinite of existence. This feels like if I, at some point in time, was going through something, maybe it's just despair of thoughts. What am I going to do now? Or, with the way the world is now, how am I going to survive? How am I going to feed myself? Or how am I going to help feed others in charity? Maybe there's more of that around you throughout the land. You have 2 aces here. Like, woman, you are fierce. Fierce. Five of coins, 6 of wands. You know the drill. If these mean anything to you, please see, sense, and feel for yourself first. 8 of coins, death, and the King of Cups. Okay, so somebody leave a note, a letter, a will, a book, journals. Maybe it's your journals. There's that son. Maybe it is your son if something happened. And because I want to place this coloring very directly in there. Only way is up. Only way is up. because the universe is in your hand. I got the whole world in my hand. But I had to surrender to something. Oh, yes. Okay. I'm going to keep going. Whew. Vera, seriously. Oh, my goodness. It's like I went through a dark night of the soul, or I had to witness somebody going through theirs. Like in my throat there. Again, like maybe you're a mentor or something, and you, because I feel like I remember a lot. I'm seeing an elephant, but this elephant has like a bony back. I'm carrying a lot. Maybe you have a lot of children, grandchildren. Maybe you're taking care of grandchildren, or something along that lines. You're charitable. You work, or donate your time somewhere. Yeah, you prioritize what things mean to you. Like the lambs, the babes of the world that maybe have been through some really hard things. Because I'm seeing this like the Stranger Things in the show, the Stranger Things. And it's feeding. Fears are being fed. See, but I feel like this isn't you. This is under you, or this is in the past or recent past. And then I'm sailing kind of into the sunset here. Yeah, positive change. Positive change. Maybe I was in a depressive state. I gotta tell you, there's that man again. They keep, there's arms, it just up. And you're like a baby and you're like up. They're all pointing up. Up. And if they're not up, it's like one they're like this, and then it's like this. It's like, oh my gosh. That's how it's making me feel. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to flip it. Yes. If you want to, Vera, you can give this a thumbs up or thumbs down. A thumbs up or thumbs down, just to let me know that you received this. You're also welcome to email me. You can find them in the About section, or from an email, respond to the email. Just to let me know how this resonated, or if there's any reflections. Oh, not yet. Not there. Thank you so much. Okay, no, we are going back up there. Interesting. Oh my goodness, Vera. Okay, I just heard, and a partridge in a pear tree. Okay. I feel very in your ink, like I want to look and take more minutes. And I know it's awkward from a recording standpoint. But I feel like when I see something, or as if somebody would say something to me, or if I thought of something, I really like the moments I take to reflect and like think about it. I don't want to be rushed in your aura. That's how I feel. I don't want to be rushed. There's a fossil of a fish head. Fossil of a fish head. I'm seeing somebody throw up. I don't know if you're an empathic energy exchanger, nurse, or in some sort of modality that is supportive. And then there's like this other kind of bird. I don't know what kind of bird it is. It's like a mother goose. It's what it is. It's a mother goose. What's this? This feels like the spirit of something or someone. It's coming out of the shadows of grief. Yeah. Recognize your spiritual authority and drop into the deep end of your soul. Oh. Okay. On the bottom. Yep. Thank you. Thank you. Coming out of the shadows of grief, whatever that may mean. Grief over giving, grief over getting, grief over changing homes, moving, right? It could be anything. This is what I'm sensing. One, there's a spirit that's stepping through in relation to any sort of grief of somebody who's passed into the afterlife. But you, Vera, you're into it. Your intuitive nature. See, I get nervous. I'm like, oh, and I don't even bite my nails. I'm stepping into it to the deep end. And it looks dark. It looks dark because it's like from here, from this nugget, this golden, I guess it's not golden, it's copper. From this, it's like tossing a coin into the wishing well. And it looks like it just goes here and stops. And then there's like this weird worry wart face here. But it actually keeps going. And it comes out into the sun. That's what that big leap is. It's like watching the coin fall. You also had here church, temple, mosque, and then family and ocean. Okay. Surrender. The glow of the copper. Go with the flow and flow with the glow. It's like I'm falling, I'm worried. I also I feel like when I think of someone, son, daughter, grandchildren, family in general, I worry. I'm worried. But there's something about my position I'm painting from, I'm going to say from a spiritual space. Because maybe that's not how people have known me or how I've known myself. And I need to get a little wild. I need to get a little, I can release it now. It's like, well, now, I'm hearing like my mom, well, now that you guys are, you're grown, and then you can like reveal these family secrets of something. Explore your sacred root system. You might even be finding new family. And when I say that, it's like friends that are family. Soul tribe kind of feel. Netcaster, preparations to come to the future. Gestation period. I'm going to keep moving down here. I'm seeing a cyclops. But this cyclops isn't actually a cyclops. It's two hearts of one, seeing things in that way. There's been some sort of period of deep rest and deep healing. And it's for what I think, because I keep seeing you, just like this netcaster, preparations to come for the future. Like I keep seeing whatever this very dense world is, right? Just the density of life, let's say. There's sphinxes there. It's like, but through this spiral of death, rebirth, death and life, beginning a job, retiring a job, children are young, children are old, all of these things. But it's like first of all, somebody might also be getting married around you, but I feel like you are being granted, because of what this period of something you've been through, there are rewards now because it's like now this is clearing because you did it. Over here, thank you. You did it. You completed the task. The net that was around you it's like if you wanted to do your side hustle as your full-time job, now you can. Something is like, now you can. Seahorses are a thing as well. I see you. And I see freedom for something. But I honestly feel like it's in regards to feeling. It's almost like I want to admit that I'm a psychic. That's what I want to say. Or I want to admit to family or friends that have known me, it's like I see things and I see spirit. That's what it makes me feel like. Okay. I'm loving this. Somebody might have a surprise for you as well. Like a surprise going away party, or maybe that's the dress thing too. It's on the bottom. We have strength here on the bottom. Whatever you've been through. Again, you're tough Tinkerbell. I'll bring these up for you. So we have here mountain and cleaning house. It's like going from, for one reason or another, I want to bring it into to Ladyland. It's like when you're, however old we are back in the day, and you get your lady time, you get your cycle, and then when you're older, you go through menopause. There's a threshold that I'm shifting into, and something's preparing me. And I don't know how to say this. I don't know if it's like a mother in spirit, because they look like they're from, I don't know, 20s, 30s, the 1920s or 30s. I don't know who it is. Maybe it's a different life. And because I see them like doing something with doilies, like, or again, like crocheting or something. Maybe it's you. I don't know. And maybe that's just the time frame of the art form, or being very good. Like, I love me a doily. I love it. My husband even knows. Like, I love me a doily. But the delicacy of this, and being able to, like a seamstress who can repair things in a delicate way. Did I show you these? I apologize, Vera. I don't even know if I showed you these. But Spirit, oh my goodness, Spirit of Place in Golden Palace. I hope you feel like you're with an old friend. You're just like, are you drunk, woman? Are you drunk? I don't know, maybe a little bit. And then you have Moonlight here at the end. Dancing in the moonlight. Yeah, you have a lot of intuition stuff going on. You are way, way more intuitive than you may have had to or been able to lead on. Or maybe you've been as a professional psychic for most of your life, and you're switching things up. You might be teaching the next gen type thing, the next generation. Oh my goodness. Hilarious. Okay. There's that masculine energy as well that steps forward to me. I'm seeing Cerebus, the Hades dogs, but I feel like they're very protective over the Sphinx energy. I'm also seeing Tiger Stripe ice cream. I'm seeing somebody with glasses. They might have snored as well, something about their nose. I don't know if it's like a gopher, some sort of symbol along that lines. It's like they're like rubbing your head, or this is something that you do for yourself, like you rub your temples. Just like, like that's what it feels like. It feels very soothing. It's like I can blush with sunlight. I can blush with sunlight. It feels really, really good. That mountain, it's like the Sphinx. And it's almost like the Sphinx would talk to you. The Sphinx have the ability to speak to you. Or things like psychometry. You can pick things up. And maybe, I don't know, if you go to the post office or the mailroom or something, delivering mail, and you're like, you can feel something about the message. I'm definitely shifting something in regards to cleaning house. Like, I might even be preparing for family to come, preparing for my grandkids, or preparing for something or other. I'm going to clean up. It's like, come and pick up your stuff that's been in my garage for 20 years. Maybe you're donating things, giving them away, having a charity auction or some sort of shelter. Because with the Golden Palace here, it's like by you cleaning physically, metaphysically, spiritually, whatever the case may be, creates this Golden Palace down here. If the lighting will allow that to come through. This Golden Palace for you. But it gives your donations, your charity, gives somebody else to have their dream come true. But it's like you might be making roots because there's all this root space here. See, and even I don't even know what that actually is, but that's the same shape I'm seeing over here of the Cerebus, the very protective dogs. Also, I don't know if there's a farm nearby or some sort of animal that's about to give birth or something along that lines. Because I'm seeing like checking from behind what's going on. Something about pit bull pupils. It's okay to be softer. It's okay to be softer and go with the flow and flow with the glow. It's okay to soften up. It's like, I don't know why it keeps coming through this way, but I kind of dig it because I get it. It's like, your mom is your mom, but then you see your mom as a grandmother and you're like, not even the same person. You're like, she's so nice. She's not nice at all. But it's like going through time that way to see, my mom is my mom, going from that I could remember from like age, 2 to now. But you go through all that time, and then you see her as a grandmother and she's like, oh, of course you can have the cookie. Of course you can have that. And you're like, so soft now. She would never let me have that. But it's like different roles, different positions. That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. It's like I can soften up a little bit and it's celebrated. And that might be a real challenge for you. But it's the alder tree, and I saw it as the elder tree. Oh, no, we're good? Okay. All right. We're going to get ready to start closing out here, and then we'll do your smudge. Oh my gosh, Vera. Okay, so we have Love Revealed and the Eucalyptus tree, the Labrum tree of prosperity. We have the Dove tree of blessings. If you have any worry, when I come into your Inkblot, if you have any worry that there is somebody in spirit, please know they are the glow that you are being asked to go with the flow of. Because they are at peace. No matter what their death was like. If it was tragic, passionate, please know their soul is at peace. Again, odd camera angle. Confidently, I say such a thing. Quite confidently. And then I have the Elder Tree, a challenge, and the Judas Tree, seduction. All right, I'm going to read these to you. Love Revealed, the Eucalyptus tree. The arms of love draw closer to you. And ambition you love grows into what is visible and tangible. I feel like we've been talking about that. Whatever idea or transition or something that you do, it's growing. You're seeing things, you're showing things. Even with the Spirit of the Place card, Like when I come in here, when you were talking about the Golden Palace and cleaning house, it's like with the fall season might be like really optimal for you, because I want to place this card, like the coloring of it, see her hair in the Sphinx area, right like that. And her eyes have butterfly or fairy wings. There's something about the way you are seeing, you see spirit communicate, or tell people, don't tell people, stop doing it. There's also owls and bats in here. It's also when I was talking about the land that you live on, like the skinwalker stuff. It's like it almost doesn't bother you because there's some sort of honor, there's some sort of love it understands from you, because of, I don't know if you make offerings. I'm also seeing ducks. It understands love from you. Also something about hugging. I don't know if you give hugs, you're a good hugger. Receiving hugs, get hugs. The dove tree blessings. Love and tenderness prepare you to enjoy the benefits of a new opportunity. Tenderness. That's a nicer word than softness, maybe, in our psychology. You know, it's like tough love tank is softening up a little bit. And it's really nice. And I'm not... It's like, that's my word. No. Yes. I think it might be on yourself. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfilled. The labrum tree, prosperity. Be vigilant and receptive. A golden treasure may have more potential than meets the eye. You have lots of eye stuff. Eyes and hands, eyes and hands. It's like something's hidden in the Sphinx of it in your Inkblot. Humor. There's so many people talking around you. I swear. Okay, there's even like, I'm seeing a teddy bear and then like this face. But again, it's like the tragedy comedy masks, and it's coming out of like nighttime sleep. Yeah, I feel like you talk to a whole lot of ghosts. Ghosts, spirits, even the spirit of things, right? You walk into a forest. So I'm talking about the land, indigenous or otherwise, just earth land, earth elements. There's like a hard line of respect that you have for things, the spirit of things, the spirit of the tree. If you're going to cut down a tree, it's like somehow, and I don't mean like somehow, but to some, yeah, it's like somehow. The tree respects what you're doing and understands and offers you its wood, its life for warmth. It offers you the wax of the candle, the beeswax, the bees. They offer you this to create a candle with. Do you know what I'm saying? This is what it feels like. Again, gifts to you. But you also return things in reciprocity. Something about a pie. I'm also seeing feet. I don't know what that is about. Could have been a very short person. Okay. And then we have here the elder tree that I thought said the elder tree, but that was definitely the vibe I was getting in your energy. Deserved victory can be measured by the obstacles conquered while attempting to succeed. You've been through so many landscapes. You've got water, you've got earth, you've got fire, you've got sun, the strength of the sun. Maybe you're a Leo, you have lots of animals and you have lots of dedicated energies around you. But where was I in regards to this? I almost lost my train of thought, and I still might if I don't find it soon. Anyway, it was the gestation period card. When we were talking about what you've been through, that's deserved victory can be measured by the obstacles conquered while attempting to succeed. And you've been having like a little gestation period is all. Little gestation period here. Because with the labrum tree right here, of your prosperity and your blessings, you give them and you get them. You give them and you get them. And then last but not least, we have here the Judas tree, seduction. Your own passion may cause you suffering. Keep alert to what not is yet in sight. Danger can be avoided. And this is kind of like in the most beautiful, beautiful way. No matter how tender Tinkerbell is, she's always tough and will remind you. This is what I want to do. This is what I want to be, and I will support you. I'll be here. I will help you. But don't for 1 minute think ... You know what I mean? Keep an eye out. Be smart. Don't be dumb. Don't be a dumbass. Whatever the case is. It's like, oh, I'm going to go play with my friends. And you're like, okay, that's cool. But don't be a dumbass. Don't get in trouble. You know what I mean? Maybe it's like you're a mentor of some sort that helps other people with this. To keep alert. Stay safe. Keep alert. The message from Vera. Last but not least, you have here closing door. Something is being completed. Like I said, whether it feels like you're coming up to retiring, a certain part of you is retiring from something, whatever the case is there. But I also feel like in lieu with that 5 of change, first of all, you're getting a high 5. And as literally the door, this isn't the door that's closing to me. This is the door that's opening because I've already walked through the door that I've closed. So that hallway for me, and watch your thoughts while here, because it's like I'm in a liminal space and it could go either way and it could go many ways, right? So I've already closed the door on something, many things possibly. And now I'm in the hallway and there's a door ahead of me and it's glowing. So it's got my attention. It's got my attention. And it requires, in order for it to have more attention, it requires this dark backdrop. And I'm drawing towards it. And I'm going to open that door. But while I'm in the hallway of in between, life's a little awkward. It's a little unknown. It's a little mysterious. But you're, oh my goodness, following your heart. Keep an eye on your passions and your priorities. Know that you're cultivating positive change and you have an immense amount of guides, guardians, spirit, a lot of male energy around you that are sending you support. And not just like in support, they are sending you blessings and prosperity. They are asking you to keep an eye on your emotional health, to keep an eye on your mental sight, the mask that you put on, because I kind of get like a vigilante vibe from you sometimes too. Like you could be like Batman. Just saying, you could be Batman. It's like Tinkerbell is Batman. This is crazy. I love it. I love it. All right, Vera, sorry, I don't want to take up too much of your time. I'm going to head into the smudge. If you want to make yourself comfortable or you're simply laying down, you're relaxing, hopefully you're safe and sound wherever you are. Gratitude galore for being my muse, for allowing me to scry and read what I see, sense, and feel. But no, it will come in the mail. It's more important what you see, sense, or feel. Vera, when you're ready, make yourself comfortable. We're like old friends at the table. We're like, yeah, dude, I'm comfortable. It's fine. Make yourself comfortable. Trust. Close your eyes. If you're in a safe place. Awesome. Take a few deep breaths. Feeling my energy stepping a little bit closer from about 3 feet to 1 feet. Bowing in honor and grace and gratitude for where you're going, who you're becoming, and who you've been. You feel the smudge and the smoke wafting in the front of your face, your senses, your nose. You're wafting around the back of the ears, the heart. And all you need to do is breathe. Vera, you feel my energy stand up. Move around to one side if you're seated, moving from the front to the back. If you're laying down, moving from the feet to the crown of your head. Bowing once again in honor, grace, and gratitude for where you've been and where you're going. You begin to feel the smudge and the smoke wafting around the back body, cleansing the past. In honor of, in grace and gratitude, and blowing in peace for the front, the future to receive. Extending such down to the base of the spine, out to the land, the home, people, places, and things. To where you live, to where you reside, where you winter, where you summer, where you shine. It's extending out all of the strong tentacles and curling them in to refuel the ink for whatever it is that you're going to write for the next chapter of your life and love story. Vera, you feel my energy stand back up, moving around, completing a full circle, coming in to the front. If you're seated, we're sitting heart to heart, knee to knee, throat to throat, head to head, crown to crown. If you're laying down, feet to feet, creating a full bridge of connection, arms out to the side, heart open, giving and receiving. This here we take a few moments to breathe in the space that we've cultivated together, created together, and collaborated with consciousness. Soared the aura, the energy, created a connection to have curious conversations, contemplative and inspiring and introspective. It is here, hand to hand, knee to knee. I smile and say to you, old friend, thank you for being you. Thank you for being here and for all that you do. It has not gone unnoticed. And what you decide to do with it, with your future, we look forward to sharing that with you. Until next time, Vera, thank you so much. You begin to feel my energy dissipate away. Not in a goodbye, but I'll see you later.